Hi guys, welcome to this first video of the Porsche 911 Carrera 4. It's in for some paint correction and protection. Nothing on the interior, the wheels is not getting taken off, the customer is just interested in rectifying the paint. So, the car has around about 85% of PPF, paint protection film, on it already. Now, obviously the car's been assessed prior a number of weeks ago. Now, upon the assessment, I found out the problems on the car. So, the next shot you're going to see is a brief walk around outside as the car was dropped off. Now, as you see behind me, the car has been cleaned, decontaminated, it's brought in and it's sitting on the ramp. So, I'm going to show you the areas of concern. Now, these areas of concern, with the PPF, the customer is not rectifying those at this stage. Now, all I am doing is trying to correct some of the PPF and correcting the paint that hasn't got PPF upon it. And then we're going to put down a ceramic coating. So that's what this Porsche 911 Carrera is in for. And the next shot, as you say, you'll see is as the car came in, and then I'll bring you in and show you around the car for the areas of concern and what we've got to deal with. So thanks guys, keep supporting, keep watching, and yeah, I'll see you on the after video.
So guys, here we are, a Porsche 911 Carrera 4 in for some paint correction and coatings. It's hard to see if there's anything wrong with this car, but this as the car has been dropped off, and I'm going to bring you in and just show you a little bit of close-ups just to show you what we can see already. So the wheels, if I can, it's hard to try, and if you just bear with us. I don't know if you can see that, but a lot of brake dust bonded onto the wheels. Now, the car is 85% PPF'd, but once I bring the car in, I'll show you some of the issues with the PPF. But yeah, the car looks absolutely stunning. But once it's washed, and once it's been brought in, I'll show you the true condition. Light disguises a lot of things. So, whoa, what's happened there? There we go, sorry about that. But yeah, get this car washed, get it brought in, and I'll show you around in more detail. Right guys, I'm going to bring you in. Let's see if I can get some of these defects on show. And already there, you can see a lot of the wash marring on the PPF. Try and close in on a little bit more. And this is right the way through the car. Now, I'm also going to bring you in and show you areas of concern. If you just bear with me, I'll get a light. So if I come down here, and you can see on these edges yeah, try and get into there we are, peeling edges, and if we come towards the wing mirrors, as you can see on them wing mirrors around here, it's all blebbing up on there. Now I'm not a PPF guy myself, but I do know a little bit about PPF, and one of the quality kind of things, would you say, upon fitting is wrapping around edges and corners. And if you see along this edge, it's been cut and not wrapped around the corners. More areas of concern, if you just look at the back here, try and get focused up. And we're coming in there now. Loads and loads of defects, generally all caused through bad washing techniques. I know there's been a cover on this. It's been into storage. Now, you can see on this edge, there is where the PPF is cut, and that comes right the way around this arch. So the top, the roof, hasn't got PPF on. Now under here, again, edges. Sorry about this, guys, but it's hard holding the camera and showing you the defects and holding the light at the same time, so please bear with me. So yeah, lots to do, a lot of issues to deal with. Let's get you up onto this roof, if I can show you. It's hard to hold the camera above and get the shots of the defects. There we go. You can go and see what we've got to deal with. So this is a paint correction, but a paint correction that's slightly different because we've got to contend with some PPF. But just goes to show, guys, if I zoom in there, now I'm going to put on my other lights. So here's my lights to show certain defects. Now you'll see a lot of detailing companies and show, oh look, just been detailed, looks fantastic. Now with these, I'll say square lights so you can understand a little bit more. You look how sharp those lights are. Now, they're to check for me a certain type of defect when correcting, to check orange peel, and also once the job is completed, it shows a great reflection. So you'll see a lot of detailing companies show these kind of shots and span across and think, oh, look how beautifully and glossy that is. But actually, it's not, is it? I've just shown you that that bonnet is riddled with defects. So guys, when making a choice of which detailer to use, do some research. Whoops, I put the wrong lights off. Make sure you actually understand what goes into detailing. Don't get the wool pulled over your eyes. So here at Premier, this is why I go through and give customers like yourselves some information on the car that we actually doing and what the customer's paying for. So the purpose on this one, as I said earlier, is to correct this paint the best we can, but also taking into account it's got badly fitted PPF, and that PPF on, we can only go so far with correcting some of it before we putting down a coating. So yeah, thanks guys, and I'll catch you on the after video.